Can Kitsune finally win the PMGC trophy? After 3 long years, Kitsune is back in the PMGC Grand Finals. The last time he was here back in 2021, he led his team to a runners-up finish. It was a massive achievement. Since then, he's been grinding in every PMGC but couldn't quite make it back to the Grand Finals. In PMGC 2022, his team HVVP missed the cut by just 2 points. Now in 2024, he's back, stronger than ever. So the question is, can Kitsune finally become a world champion? Kitsune has been a cornerstone of PUBG Mobile Esports since 2019, one of the most experienced players in the community. He has played for some of the biggest organizations like Cloud9 and Na'Vi. But it wasn't the big org names that made him a legend. No, Kitsune actually earned his status back in 2019 during the PUBG Mobile Star Challenge. He was a part of Team Unique alongside iconic players like Yasha, Oldboy and Rogue. Together, they overpowered IRQ Athena, the defending champions at that time, and walked away with the trophy.
وحيطلعون اتوقع 17 كل يونيك قاعد يسوي نك الان لكن مارلي الان انضغط يونيك بالمركز الاول وب18 كل.
Their domination in PMSC 2019 put them on the global map. Sure, they were already kings of Europe in PMCO that year, but it was this tournament that made the world pay attention to them. In 2020, Kitsune joined Cloud9, teaming up with Pyra, Beowulf and Uneven. Although the squad only lasted about 3 months, but they had some solid performances. A 4th place finish in PMPL Americas, a 2nd place finish in ESL Mobile Open and a 5th place in PMPL Season 2. But Kitsune then left Cloud9 and joined Na'Vi at the end of 2020, forming a roster with Oldboy, Matic and Lightning. Their first big test came at the Peacekeeper Elite Championship 2020. They faced off against Chinese juggernauts and managed a decent showing, a 6th place finish in a lobby dominated by the top tier teams. Then comes 2021, the peak of Kitsune's career. Na'Vi started the year strong with a 3rd place finish in PMPL CIS, followed by a dominating win in the PMPL EMEA Championship.
And Na'Vi taking control still as a 4-man crew. Imperium 8 kills to their name. Vito still in the blue. Will lose his life. That's a 2nd position minimum. And Sudor, they know they can't move out of this high ground position. Na'Vi will be easily able to push you out of that spot. And you must be kidding me. A double knock coming on through from Sudor, but it's not going to happen at the end. Na'Vi back-to-back wins on the 2 first games of the PMPL EMEA Championship.
This qualified them for the PUBG Mobile World Invitationals, where they secured the 2nd place against the best in the world. Kitsune's leadership was undeniable.
Here's the thing, Phase 7, it's gone against Valdis. And Na'Vi, they have a tiny little dip on the roadside. There's a crate in front, they have the control, but a knock comes through.
No, you can't do that. QE was just able to completely upset that push and that spray. They're going to tramp up the car to create a little bit of a safer spot for Concept to really play from, and they can transcend the entire team forward. But Na'Vi, the reason why you had this rotation in the first place is to stop these rotations from happening. QE also gets knocked down. Matic and Meku are shredding Valdis currently, just ruining every opportunity they currently have. And now he's down to Martin and 6 as they're going to struggle big time. That's another knock. Only Martin currently remains. Their nose on the roof. Na'Vi, do you push it or do you stay in the circle and wait for him to come your way? An extra knock now. Martin takes a big beating down to slither of HP. Hopefully still have some first aids. Still got 2 to go. But now that's it. That's the Na'Vi special, Imperium. They're going for the wide spread, so Martin has no chance of fighting back.
Oh, nice shots.
Heads to head, actually, right through the tree. Damn, what an amount of precision coming out from Martin. Soon to get rezzed up 2, he has to drop down. He knows the blue zone is coming his way. Can he go for the res on 6? Actually, he could have got it earlier, but I think the blue zone is just not going to make that res possible. Oh, maybe? Where's the blue? Okay. Okay, Six gotta run out. Okay, makes it through, makes it over to the shack. But he's still gonna push even further. Can you also pull the first aid? Pushing out, Martin taking a severe beating, that's in, knocked out. Six does get the first aid at the very end, but it's still 3 players of Na'Vi, while Six is still given information on the site of the exact location of Six. There is no avoiding the team from Russia. Six gets absolutely destroyed. 1 more bullet is all they need, and that will be the very first win from the team from Russia. That will be Na'Vi taking himself the game, and that is indeed the case here for Game 1 here of the World Invitational East Day 3, coming in favor of Natas Vincere.
The second half of 2021 was even better. Na'Vi defended their PMPL EMEA Championship title, finished second in PMGC League, and capped the year with a runners-up finish in the PMGC Grand Finals.
As though Jimmy will bring King back in action, and Nova has bided their time to pick up the high ground once again, whilst Na'Vi takes the fair brunt of a lot of the teams looking their way. And we felt like Na'Vi was the main character here, but it's Nova who's on the main story quest line at the moment, looking to take down Na'Vi here. King up on their feet, but it's 3 versus 4. Na'Vi's gonna have to pull something absolutely unbelievable out the pocket here to make this happen.
The good news for Na'Vi is that they have the circle under their control, but with 4 players, those sightlines are so valuable for Nova. Saw Na'Vi start to step up at the end of yesterday. It seems like they've carried that momentum, and Order goes down first. Excellent spray coming through from Tixi. Suppress one of the crucial members of Nova, and damage being sent uphill as well. No knocks being found either way just yet, but Paraboy is low, and with the blue at the back, needs to start moving. Cannot afford to take any more damage. Na'Vi keeping it together now. The pressure hopefully won't get to the Paraboy falls as well, and King and Jimmy left to stand tall for Nova. The 2 players who have lost their main fraggers here, but they are great in their own right. Meku, Kitsune down the hill, looks for the shots, but Tixi moved out wide, and King now up for the sidelines, finds Tixi. 1 versus 2. Kitsune and Meku for Na'Vi against King for Nova, and he's low already. They know his position. They know exactly what's going on here, and it's only a matter of time before Na'Vi take the chicken dinner.
Though they didn't win the trophy, but Na'Vi had cemented themselves as one of the world's best teams. But every high has its lows. The next 2 years were rough. Kitsune and his squad left Na'Vi for HVVP. Now they won PMPL EMEA Fall and qualified for PMGC 2022, but heartbreak struck again. HVVP missed the grand finals by just 2 points after a roller coaster run throughout the survival stage and the last chance.
Tixi just has to go for a bit longer. This guy has always been known as one of the most aggressive, but right now he needs to calm down to control the literal molten iron flowing through his veins. Be like steel. Stalwart versus this lobby. DRS slowly losing members. Down to just 1 now. This could be it. Get to a top 5. Down 1's close to going out. If DRS fall, the ladder up is there. HVVP will be ahead of them. Gianti flush, last player now, Delta for the squad. Titan already, I think, at risk. With 103 points on the game. 6th place position. Goodness me, it's so close, but I think Titan might have already slipped out, Blank. Tixi's down. Out in 6th place.
Now comes 2023. The roster transitioned to Gaming Gladiators. Now, despite early promises, their performance at events like PMRC and PMPL Europe were inconsistent. They qualified for PMGC 2023 but couldn't make it past the last chance stage, finishing 16th in the overall standings. It was a really disappointing end to a tough year. Now fast forward to 2024, Kitsune joined Team Spirit, teaming up with Nomi and Affect, the 2 players who had a great run in PMGC 2023. The squad dominated in PMSL EMEA Fall and earned their ticket to this PMGC. Now the stage is set. So here we are. Kitsune, one of the most experienced and resilient players in PUBG Mobile history, on the brink of another shot at glory. So can he finally lead his team to the PMGC trophy? Or will it slip through his fingers again?